key takeaway for you? What do we need to talk about here?
Well, yeah, as you say, Apple pulled this app from the App Store, the HKMap Live app. It's really the way that they removed it that is controversial, because first they had pulled it and then they reinstated it for a few days. It was being used, and then they came under very heavy fire from the Communist Party's flagship newspaper, the People's Daily, which accused them of being reckless in providing this technology. Now, this technology lets people use the app to see where activity is happening within Hong Kong, including being able to see where the police are. So the reason that Apple is giving for removing the app is that protesters have been using this app to go find out where the police are and in some cases attack the police. They say that violates their rules. That's the justification that Tim Cook gave after speaking with the authorities in that city. The alternative is also true, though, that people can use the app in order to avoid the police, and the protesters are pushing back over this. The developer of the app also has said that they disagree with Apple's decision here.
Peter, does this set a bad precedent? How might other apps on the App Store be affected now?
Well, it is an example of how companies are really wrestling with this controversy of where to stand with Hong Kong and the protests and how they kind of navigate this very sensitive terrain. In the case of Apple, there was also a song that they had in the App Store that came under fire, where it was a song that was viewed as supportive of the protesters. That was another issue that the People's Daily took up. But we're seeing with both the National Basketball League, also game developer Blizzard has come under fire because one of their gamers went out and spoke after a tournament in a post-game interview and talked about some of the slogans that the Hong Kong protesters are using. He was suspended for a year. His prize money was taken away. So these companies are having a very difficult time navigating exactly how to go through this sensitive terrain.